Good morning students of class 10. Today we are going to discuss the two causes of the Second World War. The first one is the attack of Japan on China, and the second one we will discuss that the failure of the League of Nations. So let's start with the first cause, the attack of Japan on China. In 1902, there was a pact between Japan and England. It was called Anglo-Japan Treaty, according to which Europeans, powerful countries, mainly England, had recognized Japan as the strong imperial power, just similar to the other powerful empires of Europe. So in this way we can say that in 1902 Japan emerged as a strong imperialistic power in Asian continent, just like the Europeans. By 1930s, Japan strengthened its power. Mainly, its navy department became so strong till the time. And in 1931, Japan attacked on China and captured its territory of Manchuria. Next, in 1937, once again, Japan attacked on China, and now Japan, its forces moved deep into the region of China and seized many of its cities. Okay, so in this way we are seeing that how, just like in Italy and Germany, aggressive nationalism also emerged in Japan. Japan also it also tried to occupy more and more territories. That's why it followed the same policies of the imperialistic powers of European countries. In 1940, Japan joined the Axis power. That was Italy, Germany, and the next Japan. The previous First World War was fought between Central Power and Allied power. This time the war is going to be fought between Axis power and Allied power. In Allied power, Britain, France, and America was there, and in Axis power in 1940 a new side developed in the form of Japan, Italy, and Germany. And we all know that when in the first video I have discussed that in 1939, in the month of September, when Germany attacked on Poland, the Second World War started. So in this way Japan joined this group in 1940, and this led to the Second World War. So in this way we have completed the first region of today's topic, that with the attack on China by the Japan. Japan also became aggressive towards its policies. It also started occupying the territories of other countries to further their own imperialistic aims. So in this way, as in the First World War, aggressive nationalism became the cause of the First World War, in the same way we can say that it was the turn of Japan, as Italy and Germany had started the same thing just after completing the uh, First World War, because they were unsatisfied with the peace settlements. So in this way, these three became united. They These countries were called Axis power, and the policy of these three countries were same. They were imperial powers. Now they were having aggressive nationalism as their foreign policy. So in this way, it led to the Second World War. The second cause of Second World War, two causes we have already discussed: the failure of the Versailles Treaty between Germany and Allied powers, and after that we have also discussed one more, uh, the fascism and Nazism. It also became the cause of Second World War. Third one, we have discussed the attack of Japan on China, and fourth one we are going to discuss uh, the failure of League of Nations, and after that one more is left, the immediate cause, which have just began with the topic in the beginning, attack of Germany on Poland. It was the immediate cause, which we will discuss in detail in the last video. So League of Nations was formed in 1920 after the completion of First World War. It was established, it was formed with the objective that this international organization will maintain peace and order in the world. It will work towards to end if there is any kind of conflict between the countries, among the countries. It will also increase cooperation among the countries, because the world has already faced one destructive world war. So no one was wishing that the world once again will face another world war. That's why League of Nations was formed with this objective to end the war, to stop the possibility of war in future. Okay, but the League of Nations did not work well. With the aim it was formed, it was not fulfilled. Why? Because there are three reasons behind it. The first one, we can say that League of Nations had its own army, and when the conflict was arising between the countries, or suppose some country is not following its principle, its ideology, the League of Nations could not stop that country with its own power, because it has its own army, and if anyone is breaking the rule, it could not punish the country. So this one was the cause behind the failure of League of Nations. What happened when Japan attacked on China and captured Manchuria? League of Nations could not do anything to stop Japan to attack in future. It could not stop Japan that after that Japan will not attack on any country. But once, just we have discussed that in 1937 once again Japan attacked into the deep part of China, and it's seized more cities. So in this way we can say that the League of Nations was in no position to check the powerful country like Japan. Italy also occupied its neighboring country Abyssinia. In the same way, Germany also occupied its neighboring countries Czechoslovakia. Uh, in this way, we can say one by one, these imperialistic powers was uh, doing according its own wishes. These countries were not following the principles of League of Nations. So we can say that League of Nations was failed in its objective. It could not stop those powerful countries, and these three countries, Japan, Italy and Germany, left its their membership from League of Nations, and they started doing uh, whatever they liked at that time. The second reason we can say that them at present also the most powerful country of the world, USA, was not its member. And if the strongest country of the world is not the member of such important worldwide organization, how can we expect that the other countries who are less powerful than USA uh, would listen to the words of League of Nations? Because there is no any other country who is more superior, who is more powerful than those countries who could check them, who could control them. So we can say this was also one region. And the Britain and France, they were the members of League of Nations, but they were also not interested uh, to stop this kind of things which were going on, because they were themselves the imperialistic powers. If they are saying the other imperialistic power like Japan, which emerged in 20th century as imperialistic power, and Britain had granted uh, Japan that now it is as powerful as like Britain and other European powerful countries. So these two countries, which were also very powerful in Europe, and they were themselves involved in such kind of activities. So there was no morality of these two countries, that if they are telling to someone to stop such kind of behavior, how could the other nations do that? Okay. And in this way, the less powerful countries, the small countries, they were feeling helpless. Besides the formation of League of Nations, there was no one to listen their problems. There was no way left to them, to those countries, to defend themselves, because all the powerful countries, all the imperialistic nations were actually not obeying the ideologies of League of Nations. And when the higher authorities are corrupt, how can the others think of a better future? That was happening in the Europe, in the world, just after the first World War. So in this way, and actually Britain and France were promoting the other countries. Okay, I am doing, let's the other countries do whatever they like. So every country was not contributing its duty. Every country was not fulfilling its we can say the obligations towards the organization. They were not bothering that what would happen if we are again doing so. And Germany and France were true rivalries. We all know France knew it well that Germany would definitely take revenge of the lost respect uh, to the France. So at one side it was also uh, developing, they were manufacturing. Actually, not only Germany, not only France, Britain also, uh, Italy also, Japan also, they were making more and more armaments, weapons, war weapons. They, these countries were uh, trying to strengthen themselves. Yes. So one of the objective was also uh, of the League of Nations that to stop, to check the making of arms in the world. But in this objective also League of Nations failed. Every country was making more and more war equipments. So if in this way, if there is an organization, and if in this way the powerful countries are playing with the rules of League of Nations, so there was no any value, we can say, of such organization. And ultimately when war broken, and in this way League of Nations could not stop the world to fall into the Second World War, and hence we can say that League of Nations was failed in its objective. So we have completed the 4 regions of Second World War. One more reason we will discuss in the next video, the immediate cause, and after that we will move on another topic. Thank you.